to Nick11235 on Imgur, I'd like to tell you that don't worry too much about the whole voicemail, listening to your own voice thing. Look, we all hate our voices for the most part. There are very, very few people who actually enjoy their own voices. Most of the time, they're either probably narcissists, or they're probably people who have just learned to live with the sound of their voice through a recording. I am beginning to become that second group. And the reason for that is because, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago now, holy shit, I was told by somebody that had a great radio sounding voice, and I didn't believe them, but I kind of went with it for a little bit, and it put me on this path of where I'm at now. And now, I've just finished up like my second year, full year of college, and I'm 34, and I'm hoping to be able to finish up this program that I'm in the next year for radio production. This is coming from somebody who doesn't like their voice for the most part. Now, like I said, I'm kind of learning to like my voice. The thing is we don't like our voices in general because of a couple of things. One, voice recreation technology isn't as awesome as the analog technology in our heads. Now, I'm still a digital person. I love the digital world, but the analog qualities is what we've lived with for eons. On top of it, and this is really one of the bigger points, you hear a voice that's entirely differently. It's probably going to sound deeper and a little bit more resonant than it really is. People tell me I've got a great resonant voice. There's times where people tell me I have a deep voice. I don't hear either one of those things when I hear myself recorded, but I hear them when I talk. And the microphone technology really helps, by the way. A dynamic microphone, those normal little like ball microphones that you see in everything, especially musicians using them all the time. They're called dynamic microphones, and they're really good for picking up the majority of the range of the human voice. I'm using what is known as a condenser mic. It's more of an electronic variant of microphone technology. It's a lot more sensitive, and it allows the bass to roll in a little better. I have a better chance of making it vibrate on the bass ends because of its technology. Even though I don't have a very bassy voice, I'm probably close to a tenor or baritone, I don't even know. You've got sound traveling through your head, and you've got your eardrums that are very close to that. So you're getting this huge mix of signals that your body has had to adapt to over the entirety of your life. So you're experiencing a grand mixing session going on inside of your head that's all done instantaneously. What would be fascinating, I think, is if somebody took your voice and started tweaking it until you heard in headphones what it sounded like to you, and then showed you all of the things that were necessary to actually recreate that sound. You may have a different appreciation for what your brain and what your skull is trying to accomplish to you. But I think the most important, this may not be the biggest, and it may be, but the most important factor about why the majority of us don't like our voice, we're the only person on the planet who hears it differently. That's it. We are the only person on the entire planet who hears two voices. Yeah, you hear yourself on your phone and it's a little distorted and, it's just the quality is weird, but it still sounds like you. And your friends are going to know exactly who it is, no matter how distorted it is. But to you, it's foreign. To you, it's a different person who's trying to make fun of you, who's mocking you, because it doesn't sound the same. But it is you. You are that voice. And the more you hear it, the more you come to accept it. And I hope you accept your voice, Nick11235, as I have come to learn to accept mine.